Yeah. Yellow. Feruban. Freedom Radio Network coming your way from our Liberty studio, Liberty Road, Randallstown, Baltimore County, Maryland, USA. I just finished speaking with an entrepreneur in Baltimore, Ayodele Ayetigbo. We spoke over the disease in our community, how when someone is crying for help, our people, they will pretend that they do not hear him or her. But after his demise, they be running after a helter-skelter, donating $50, $100 to carry the body, either for burial or to carry the body home. I wrote an article before that we called Merchants of Death. And our people, they push fear also to their own benefits. They can push fear of death for you to be running helter-skelter to the benefit of some people. Discussing with Maxwell, we spoke about how many of our people into healthcare industry, they know the information, but they will not share such information with their fellow Africans, Nigerians. They just like to see you suffering. Inspiration for this podcast started on Friends Helping Friends today. Let me scroll back to see what Stella Jari posted that I commented. Let me scroll down. Okay, Stella Jari. She says, she posted, learn from this. Ile asan, omule mofo life. Lessons from Afolake, a 57-year-old woman who died recently. She was a widow. She also had no child. She died in her late 50s. She has been buried. When the family went to claim her property, they were amazed. She was a hoarder, the type you watch on American and British reality shows. She had stuff filling her apartment, piles of new materials, piles of expired food products, piles of gifts and souvenirs dating 10 years, 6 television sets, 5 new freezers, 4 new generating sets, new gas cookers, kerosene stoves of the 80s, all new, expired vegetable oil, decaying, bags of rice, and so forth. There was no sitting space in a 4-bedroom apartment littered with junk. Plenty of stuff was thrown away, many shared by family members who had no clue on how she lived. I am certain she has a decent amount in the bank. She was prudent, almost much too prudent, bordering on. Many of us are like her. We can't give away stuff that we do not need. We pile junk that might be useful to another. We have clothes in wardrobes all over. We hoard everything we own. Lace of 92, gele of 88. Many even hoard love and praise. They hoard affection. No one is deserving of love. No one is deserving of help. When they lose one is deserving for, when they lose one they love, they cry because they hoarded words of affection and more. Life is meant to be lived. That we will die is certain. The uncertainty is when and how. The wise one lives every day as they last. This is not to be read as encouraging wastage or failing to save for tomorrow. Empty your barns regularly to the needy, so you also can have new. At the end, the only thing you take with you is how well you impacted the lives of others and your relationship with God. Nourish that. Wow. Unknown author. To that, let me scroll down to read my own response to that. I say, ilé ayé, ilé asán, òmùlẹ̀ mọ́fò, life. All right. Thanks for this post. We are all hoarders in some areas, but could be reckless givers in other areas. I think fear of tomorrow, fear of death, can force ignoramus to hoard. We are all sick in one area or the other. I am theorizing on food for thoughts versus food for oiled stomach infrastructure. What a man has in abundance, he shares with fellow humans. A lady cannot give the world what she doesn't have. End quote. Said Bishop Moses Bolaji Adio, presently ailing at Northwest Hospital, Future Nursing Home, Room 211, abandoned by friends and family members with excuses not to do right. Moderation in all we do, I think, is powerful survival tool. We have stories of Nigerian public transport merchants who suddenly dropped dead and would have $30,000 hidden in his closet. Our mindsets sometimes make us do stupid stuff. On that note, permit me to revise my "The Hoard is Mine" faction, Ayodele Ayetigbo, unedited. Then Nureni Oladipupo posted this. The photo of this, maybe senior, maybe in his 60s, maybe 50s. He says he has been in the morgue for 2 weeks now with no family or friends, no ID. Tokumbo Sholari, 65 years old, lived and worked at San Metro, California, USA. See, at 65. People are dying, but our people, they haven't changed. It's all about them. Me. For any information, contact so or mailetuako at yahoo.com. There you have it. So I called my friend Maxwell, or before that, I wrote this to comment. Many are caught up in meaningless rat race. The humanity in them is long dead. When I told cousin Dr. Ayodele Ayetigbo, author of a book called Knowledge Industry, he didn't get my drift. Oh, when I told cousin Dr. Ayodele Ayetigbo, author of a book called Knowledge Industry, that Africa abandoned me, I meant to write. He didn't get my drift. He said I meant I abandoned Africa. I quit calling him after many unreturned calls. Bottom line is that people who are dying lonely at times and with family members sometimes. I think we should talk more about death, possibilities with friends and family members. We need to exchange information on who our next of kin are. We'll call my family in a few. So as a result, I called my cousin, Chinu Faduba. He didn't pick up, or she rather. So, and after that, I called Maxwell, who also agreed with me how our people are so careless. They don't care. They don't care at all. They don't care. Some of them that I've been knowing in the last 30 years, but when you drop the ball, you will know they are true characters. They are like animals. The more you study our people, the more you see that being from Nigeria or Africa, we are sick. I'm not the only one who think that way. Ask Victor Ogundahusi, same story. I just spoke with Maxwell, same story. I said, if you want to understand your people, create a news group, like Friends Helping Friends. Maxwell told of his own attempt to do funding for his invention. No, and he wondered that when you dead, then they will be contributing money, as if the dead guy will need the money wherever he transits or transited to. Let's change, man. My friend, Bishop Bolaji, Moses Bolaji Adio, is hospitalized. I'm advertising that should you be teleguided by God to go and give him support whenever you are near Ocourt Road by Northwest Hospital, Future Nursing Home, room 211. Visit Moses Bolaji Adio. Give him your moral support. And if you need more information, maybe you can come over here and then we go together. I've been there for like at least 6 times, but I got tired because I don't have any moral support myself. So, to some lady friends who know Bolaji Adio, if you want to do right, or even if you are like a friend of his and you want us to go check him out, call 410-961-8728. I think there is something in us that makes us to be bad. It's corruption. We corrupt in thoughts, in everything. No wonder. We must confess our sins. And they'll be wondering why Fulanis are killing them. Those who deserve, if you want to splinter, if Yoruba are better than Fulani, they will accomplish what? Their goal of wanting to bail out of Nigeria. But if we are equally corrupt, like the Fulanis, like the Igbos, like the Edos, we're not going anywhere. We're just deceiving ourselves, because the way we deal amongst ourselves, friends helping friends, is a microcosm of Nigeria. Anything you say you do not want, those people who are closest to you, that's what they will be posting to you. Whatever you write, they don't read. Whatever you podcast about, it doesn't affect them. And they wonder why the country is in a shithole. You have any thought on this? Actually, as it relates to discussing death. A lot of people have died lonely here in Maryland. Example, Jegede, Shuremekun, Mapoyi, and after they exit, then it's then they be running helter skelter. When one is alive and crying out loud, help me. No. Even my son, I called him earlier on, he did not pick up. And what do I need him for? I want him to educate me. Reference, data, science. He called, I missed his call. He called back, I gave him that. But I have a sense that even children don't care either. And they turn around, they will be asking, who calls Africans? I think Africans cause themselves. Africans who sold their own people into slavery. It may not be by accident that many of us are bailed out of Africa. It's because of the corruption there. Where the politicians, they don't do right, they just steal people's money. Plutocracy. Let us talk. Victor Gundaunsi, if you listen to my voice, give us a write-up on this. You know us. You've been through it before. You'll be let down by your own people. I've been let down. When you don't trip, when you don't fall, you won't know how terrible your own people could be. Maxwell Ayeti and I, we spoke about Indians, how they closely knit, they help one another. How the Chinese, they don't advertise when they got openings. You can never see Africans working for the Chinese here in America, like Chinese food chain. No. Ladies and gentlemen, Ayodele Ayetigbo, podcasting and broadcasting, Federal Bank, Freedom Radio Network, coming your way from our Liberty Studio, Liberty Road, Randolph Sound, Baltimore County, Maryland, USA. If you want to sound sound, if you want to sound off on any issues, call 410-961-8728 and let's yin about it. Thank you. Ayodele Ayetigbo, your podcaster, cum anchor person.